With age comes wisdom, experience, and a whole lot of unexpected changes. Welcome to Dad Brain, where two best friends share their journeys through the ups and downs of their 30s. Get ready for the raw and honest realities of growing older. Here are your hosts, Matt K. and Matt L.
Welcome back to Dad Brain, everybody. We've got Matt Ink Blotter L over here.
Looks like a Rorschach painting, right?
Exactly.
But who's this guy sitting next to you?
So this is my bro, my brother-in-law. This is Tom H. He's a dude dad. He's a boy dad.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we've talked to a lot of people that are dads on the show, but he's been a dad for 4 years.
4 years in the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Matt, this is gonna be a great conversation. I'm really looking forward to it. We got a little bit of housekeeping we got to get out of the way first, right? Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and like this video, share it, mention us, do all the YouTube things at Dad Brain Pod on Instagram, Twitter. Are you still doing Twitter?
Still doing Twitter.
Facebook, TikTok, everything. We're posting those clips. And the numbers aren't too bad, so we appreciate you watching. And we also have a special announcement for one of our co-hosts. Matt, by the time this episode airs, you have some big news to break here on the Dad Brain Pod, don't you?
I'm wearing blue. Baby. Team boy. So the last 2 episodes, if you didn't catch on, my producer and I are having a child.
Well,
we succeeded finally. And last weekend we found out it's a boy. Suck it, man.
You found out in the most manly way possible too, right? Like if you were, for the audience, he shot a balloon to reveal the baby's gender, right?
I love a good gender reveal. Like, I don't know if you guys know, a couple years ago somebody started a forest fire with their gender reveal. Now, we didn't go that hard, all right? But there were guns involved.
You tried.
There was allusions to aged rock band Guns and Roses involved as well. It was a shit show. It was fantastic.
There's a lot of tie-ins. It looks like a great time. Now, Tom, obviously you've been a dad here for 4 years. Break down some of the gender reveals that you have participated in. Are you still celebrating the gender after, having, how many children do you have?
3.
3.
Yeah.
The gender reveal still
3 boys.
We get it, whatever.
Yeah. So the first time I hit a golf ball, that was the best shot of my life. And then the second one, I think we just opened up one of those twist can things, and it shot out confetti.
Okay.
Trying to remember.
You didn't have a gun, Matt. Get out here, dude.
I get it.
I honestly can't remember the third.
I think we popped those poppers.
Which ones?
Has to be
The third.
That was the second one.
Yeah,
Grand Pop. Yeah, but I don't think we did it like a gender reveal. I think by the time the third one was over, just fucking tell us. Come on. Oh, no. I could not listen to my wife every other week be like, what do you think it is? What do you think it is? Oh, yeah. No. Tell me as soon as I can. As soon as I can find out. No, I didn't want to worry about that.
We have so many aspects of being a father to jump into in this conversation. So I hope you're ready, Tom, because I am mere days, possibly a week from having my child, because Matt actually said that I was gonna that my wife was gonna have the baby this weekend, right
now.
So you were wrong.
There's still time.
There's still time.
Is young.
Yeah. So we were just going about the weekend or whatever, and when we found out that we're not having the baby this weekend, it's gonna be in a couple days, I started thinking about what is this baby's astrological sign, right? What is your zodiac sign? And she's gonna be a Gemini, and if I know anything about Geminis, they have split personalities, right? That's what I'm in for, fellas. So
A girl with split personalities.
what was it?
I'm going to say that she's going to come out as Will Smith. Gemini Man.
No.
You're a movie buff. You should get that.
Oh. Yeah, we discussed movies on
his younger self.
We discussed movies on a previous podcast.
So you're expecting to have a kid at any moment. What does I saw you went to Costco, you ate some pizza. Like, what does your week involve? Do you have to stay within like a 2-mile radius of the hospital?
You're out of your mind. I didn't just go to Costco. I went to the Costco Business Center. Okay. And I was actually wearing a Costco hat before I got on this call, but then I changed because I wanted to be professional.
And you decided to pick that outfit.
It's groovy, baby. But no, the Costco Business Center, it's like Costco, but like if you own a party store. So like you can like go there and get like very specific amounts of like bulk stuff. Right? Like they had like a whole like 36 case of like tropical Skittles, and they had like a whole lamb and 40 pounds of chicken ground up. So yeah, go check it out.
On a stove? Why would you need any of those things?
I just wanted to go for the experience, dude. I am a Costco enthusiast. Like, ride or die to Costco.
There's a different kind of Costco than the normal kind of Costco?
Yeah, it's the business center Costco.
Florida man Costco.
Yeah, there's only 24 locations worldwide. But they don't have a food court or anything. So just,
They don't have one in every state.
That would have guaranteed a child being born, eating some of that greasy ass pizza. Like, I give birth in the bathroom, like, within 20 minutes of eating their food.
Dude, I'm so happy you said the pizza thing, because we went to a Detroit-style pizza place in Orlando yesterday called Sodo Square. Shout out to them. It was pizza that's modeled after Buddy's Pizza. They had Faygo, fucking Coney dogs. It was like Michigan without all the darkness. Like, it was just so bright and sunny outside, and I was enjoying a slab instead of fucking cold, dark weather and then eating pizza and being more depressed.
So go fuck yourself. We had a beautiful weekend here in Michigan. So
kind of.
Welcome to the weather podcast, everybody.
I golfed 9 holes in the rain on Saturday. By the way, yes, I put the guns down this weekend.
You did?
I tried, doing some dad stuff.
Do you guys golf together?
No.
No?
Listen.
We need so
We have before. There was one time in Traverse City.
Friday or Saturday time. I think
we're going back to that.
But Thomas, we'll talk about this coming weekend. I'm gonna try and get another 9 holes in if you want to join.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use the podcast to make plans.
Instruction. But it was raining like the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as we got done, the most beautiful Michigan weather all weekend you can imagine. Like high of 70 degrees, blue skies.
Was this yesterday?
Today and yesterday.
Oh, I played yesterday too.
You're not sweaty, no swamp ass.
Thomas, do you like Florida?
Love Florida. I have my license down there too.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
So you know some of the areas and stuff around here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this motherfucker gets on this podcast every single fucking weekend and just slanders the land I love. Oh, Florida, our home.
Fucking traitor.
Dude,
what do you mean?
Best decision I ever made was moving out of that shithole. Yeah,
You
so
want to talk about Pokemon? Is there something big going on in Pokemon this weekend that you want to entertain us with this page?
Trying to get my kids. They'll be excited.
well, in my constant quest to catch them all, I have decided to create a long-term investment for my daughter. I'm going to be buying booster box cases of every set that comes out of Pokemon cards. When they first come out, they're about $600 for a box. You get 6 booster cases, which is 36 booster packs per case. It's a lot of cards, okay? But I'm going to keep them bitches sealed, okay?
Why don't you put that money into a college fund? High interest fund to put.
I'm not hating this.
Stop
because
speculating on cards.
Well, here's the speculation, man. So the newest set just came out, Scarlet and Violet, as you guys know, to follow the video games that came out on the Switch. So Sword and Shield came out at the beginning of 2020. That booster case was once $600, like the new one that's out right now. 2 years later, how much do you think it's going for? A sealed case of that card. of those cards?
You're gonna blow my mind. Just tell me.
Just
$350.
You think it went down?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What was
So
the
the booster
what's Pokemon?
Bad investments.
Oh, it's a booster case, like with all those ones. What'd you buy it
So
for?
it has 6 booster boxes in it, and it's a sealed case from
Mhm.
2 years ago.
$2,000.
It was $1,700. So that's not
that's
a bad
close.
return on investment. But you keep it sealed.
Close.
So it's the new
Yeah.
Bitcoin. I get it.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna go down that line.
I heard your argument about like put that towards a college fund. Well, they don't have holographic college funds. Okay, I can't get a first edition college fund. So sorry.
Pokemon college isn't real. Professor Oak is not a real teacher.
I beg to differ.
He taught me everything I need to know. It's
Yeah.
funny because I weave different parts of Pokemon into my life. Obviously, my background here and stuff. But I named our dog Magnolia. My wife was like, "Oh my god, that's such a beautiful name." Yeah, there's Professor Magnolia in Pokemon. Got her there too. Thank you. And that has been your Pokemon
Next, be
update.
like Maisie is the final evolution of some sort of Pokemon.
Maisie is a gym trainer in X and Y evolutions.
Listen, I used to have the best Pokemon back in the day.
Okay,
I had them all in like my little folder, like we could put the cards in. It was like a 3-ring binder. And I still have it. And I bring it over to this one kid, new kid moves down the street from me. Bring it over there. And we're all like, oh, look at my Pokemon cards. Look at my Pokemon cards, right? I leave the case there. I go home and I'm like, oh crap, I left my Pokemon cards over there. So I go back, 9 are missing. All from the first page. My Charizard, my Blastoise, my Venusaur,
Yo.
missing. Oh, I'm like 9, right? Like, I'm crying to my mom. I stole my Pokemon cards. She's like, listen, you're never getting them back. Like, you're never going to see those people. They, like confronted them, a whole big thing, and the kid must have denied till he died. Never saw the kid again. They moved like 6 months later.
You said he died?
No, he didn't die. He moved.
Oh, he said he'll deny it till he dies.
Mhm.
Let's put an APB out on this. Let's get
I have no idea what his name was.
police officer in Pokemon.
I was devastated. And I stopped collecting them after that. I was done. I have 3 holographics left now.
Oh, I fucking hate you, man.
Mhm.
All right. Can we take like a 30-second break? My wife she keeps knocking on the door.
Mhm.
Is the baby coming? You
No,
owe
just
$10,
you
motherfucker.
don't even. All right, boys, I faked you out. I went to go get my binder.
Hold on. So I go get mine.
We
There's a Blastoise and a Charizard.
got the Snorlax right there, baby.
Oh, I had one.
Okay, I do got the
Oh, did you steal my Pokemon?
I took your 9.
And you got the Chinese ones. And you got the Japanese ones, right? I got a couple of those. I have a Mew.
See? Exactly, dude. So this is my new investment for my daughter, and I appreciate your guys' support because I really riled the troops up on this.
Yeah, I got a really good buddy that still buys them to this day.
Actually, it is a
not
big
bad.
market. I know a couple of people who are like big mortgage executives and stuff like that.
Mitchell?
No, not the mortgage daddy himself. He will never quit being the mortgage daddy. But no, they quit their jobs and they sell Pokemon cards, baseball cards, Magic the Gathering cards, collectibles online.
I have a big, like one of those plastic like storage bins that you buy. My buddy, we were roommates and right after college, left me with from top to bottom Magic cards. I have no idea anything about Magic cards. Top to bottom stuffed of cards. Like I don't even know what to do with all these.
Us real men are playing Magic the Gathering. So
You know what? Next time you're over, you're gonna look through those and tell me if they're worth anything. Okay? We'll split it.
anyway, moving on. So this brings up like a really cool point. Like Thomas, are you feeling like a revitalization of your childhood, having your mini me Tommy there and the rest of the kids doing all this stuff that you did as a kid and enjoying Pokemon and stuff like that? Is that, and Tommy like loves golf, which I know you as the golf guy.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I mean, that's got to be a pretty rewarding experience. Like, were you expecting that when you had kids?
A little bit. One of my favorite things is we get to watch all of the Pokemon Indigos all over again. I used to watch it every morning at like right before school. Like, oh, I got to watch them. Then they had the Pokemon rap. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Right. Like, so like I get to rewatch all of those. Like, wow, I didn't remember what really happened. Like, and get to watch them all in order. And then today, me and Tommy are out front. I put up this big giant net so we can whack golf balls into it. Still misses the net, and it's huge ass net, and it's still going right or left. But yeah, I mean, and then I also got because mine and Tommy's birthday are on the same day. We were born 10 minutes apart, so that's a story. But if you want me to go into that, I was not rooting on my wife to have the kid until midnight struck, and then an hour and a half later she had the kid. I was like,
Put it back in there.
wait a second.
Exactly at the right time.
Yeah, if we can wait a little bit longer. Okay, it's midnight. Let's go. Let's knock this out. Come on, I'm tired of being here. Let's go.
On our last episode, no, the episode before the last one that has aired, we asked this question. This is a big question. What did you do in the hospital room? So, like, we had one guest who, had beers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you partake in any, extracurriculars while you were waiting for Tommy to come?
I took a nap.
Tips and secrets that we need to know, that Matt needs to know, like tonight.
Pack a pillow. Pack a pillow. It's going to be a long wait. Well, I don't know. I've heard differently, but mine was a 24-hour labor experience. So there was puking. I mean, I couldn't. I've smoked weed, right? Like, and I would have definitely been too paranoid. Like, I didn't know what to do. But they'd be like, yeah, here we go. Whatever needs to happen, I'm here for you. So yeah, I'll be over here sleeping. Just wake me up when you're ready. Once that epidural went in, she was a little bit better.
I will say that before this, my wife and I went to the Dollar General to get a bunch of snacks for the hospital.
Yeah, we did do that. Mm-hmm. We definitely had a bag. It was packed 3 weeks before we had the kid.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
We were kind of shitting on that advice early on in this podcast.
Yeah.
That was one of the unsolicited pieces of advice that nobody asked for is have all the snacky poos in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we all kind of shat on that. And by all,
I know I definitely.
Matt K. And I think let's chalk it up. We were wrong. Everybody listening, we were finally wrong.
When you guys were like deciding, I mean, obviously that's 3 very important decisions to make. Had kids always been the conversation? Like, how soon did that come on in your relationship?
Kids?
Like, no, like the discussion of like having kids. Is that always like a foregone conclusion?
I always wanted kids. She always wanted kids. So yeah, I definitely always wanted kids. Definitely planning on naming one after me, which I did. So, yeah. So that was always in the playbook. How many? That's still to be debated.
Oh, you're still building out the squad?
Well, it's TBD.
TBD. Wow.
I like a girl. I've had 3 boys, and they're all mommy's boys.
Yeah.
Daddy's girl doesn't sound too bad.
That's not right.
3 older boys to protect her, so like I really don't have to do shit.
So I have a question, Thomas, and it has to do, obviously, you have 3 boys, varying ages. Like, what has been like the big vacation that you have tackled as a family? Because my wife and I, we love to travel. We like going on cruises and just kind of doing that thing. And a lot of people have told me like vacationing with small humans changes the fucking game. So if you could just give me some insight into that experience.
All right. So we go to Florida every year. Okay. For one, the carrying of car seats through the airport will literally break your back. Not to mention every single person has to have their nice little what we got for Christmas, their little suitcase. Can't pack them all into our big suitcases that I barely have any clothes that I'll wear 3 times over and over. But we have to have their own little tiny suitcases that all come. And so you're trugging those. I got 2 car seats on my back. It is a pain going through the airport. And then I got to park the car while she sits up there with the stroller. And then, so I have, what is that quick check thing, that TSA pre-check? Yeah, TSA pre-check. So she does it. And every time we get an argument about that going there, like why don't you have TSA pre-check, right? Like, come on. And so anyways, so lugging everything through the airport, like I'll get done, I'll be like, I'm just going to bed. I'm just going to bed after this. Like, just leave me alone.
Day one's over.
Like it's so hard to travel through the airport. Like I'm like, why do we do this? We actually like drove all the way down to Florida one time. That was crazy during COVID.
That's right.
Yeah, right during COVID. And, and yeah, play golf every day. And they had styrofoam cups I was making every putt.
So what I'm hearing is it sounds like it's a nightmare to get to the destination. Once you're actually there, you're able to enjoy the experience, but you have to get over the getting there part, right? The getting there part sucks with children regardless or not most of the time.
Right.
So like a little hope.
Yeah. Well, see, I go visit my parents, so I make sure I get extra babysitters. Normally, my sister also has 3 kids. Normally, she's there too. So when you throw 3 kids with 3 kids that are all the same age, you have to watch them less. It's kind of nice. So like, because they'll just like play together versus like, you have to make sure the older one and the middle one and the youngest one, they're all doing different things, right? You're trying to make sure the littlest one's not eating anything. You're trying to make sure that the second one's not peeing on the floor. You're trying to make sure the oldest is like got enough toys because he gets bored in 2 seconds and he's jumping on from one thing to the other. So but when they have a friend and they share things back and they follow one another, it gets a
society.
Literally, right? It's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna sit back and have a drink. Oh, yeah, you watch them too, and it's like, what are they gonna do next? Which one? All right, which one's gonna fall off that couch?
Form a human sacrifice.
So all 3 of your kids, all 3 of Mike's kids.
That's so beautiful.
So
6 kids, dude. You guys should have a battle royal.
Oh, they're all the same age, all in the same grade. It's wild.
So on Saturday, all 3 of Amanda's brothers kids, so Tom's nice brother-in-law's kids were over. And Tom's brother-in-law Mike's kids were all over. I don't have kids.
There's one girl out of those, by the way.
So I had my house open to all these kids, and all of a sudden, like, the day I'm like, freaking out, I'm like, what are they going to play with? That mess up my stuff. Like, so, like, I've got yard games. I put out, like, corn toss and stuff like that.
Oh, corn toss.
But they're all so little, like, they can't play corn toss. And I'm panicking, like, these kids are going to freak out. They're, like, not know what to do. They're going to be bored. They didn't care. They just grabbed the corn bags and ran around. They're like, that was a game. It's crazy. When you have that many kids at the same level together, you don't need toys. They like link up telepathically and make their own game. It's crazy.
You have 3 kids. Like, how easy can you like tell their personalities apart, right? Like, obviously you can tell the source, but like I'm saying, like their personalities in general. I mean, you said 9 months, 2 years, and 4 years.
Giant difference. Tommy. This is one way to put it. Tommy is going to be my golfer. Henry is definitely my hockey player. Yeah. And Grant is definitely going to be a problem with the ladies. Like, it's 3 very different personalities. Like, Tommy, when he holds a golf club, or when he holds a hockey stick, he holds it like a golf club. And when Henry holds a golf club, he holds it like a hockey stick. Just naturally. It's weird. I don't know why, but Tommy's doesn't like to be pushed around. He likes to do like he likes to be the leader. He likes like he likes to finesse things. He doesn't like when he hits a golf club. It's nice and smooth. But you go Henry. But Henry comes in. He wants to be pushed over. He wants like he'll come in here and he'll shove you. Like come, I'm like, dude, come on. Like you think you're gonna take me on? Like I know I'm not that big, but like I'm your dad. Like come on. And he'll if you give him like a hockey, he'll swing as hard as he can. Like loves to like wrestle. Like he'll tell his brother, like he'll push his brother and like run away and like tell him to like follow him and stuff. And just totally different personality. Grant, kid just smiles at everything. Just literally, you look at him, just happiest kid, smiling like and he knows, and he's got the little dimples like his mom does. Oh, he's got the smile, the look, like not afraid of anybody, like just it's good. Like he talks almost as much as Tommy does, and he's 9 months, and the kid he can already say mom. Like he just all day long.
So
and it's like,
one of the funniest things I've witnessed. It was at Tommy's birthday,
That's incredible.
and Henry was asking for mac and cheese, and Samantha finally gave him a bowl of mac and cheese, and he threw it at her. It was maybe I had a couple drinks in me. I thought that was fun.
that was Henry.
It felt bad, but I was like, damn, that kid's got some ponies.
Oh yeah. One time he was sitting up at the table, and he does not want his food. Does not want it. He keeps pushing it away, pushing it away. Samantha goes, fine. She grabs it. She puts it on the opposite side of the kitchen. So we think he's all good, right? He gets off of his little step stool, comes down, goes all the way to the other side of the kitchen, grabs it, throws it on the floor. And I'm like, what? Like she was like, what did you just do? And he looked at her like I'm sorry. Like you don't have much effort to walk across the kitchen. I told you I didn't want it.
It reminds me of that meme with the sunglasses where they come down and it's like, deal with it. But that's so cool though, like that 9 months, 2 years, and 4 years, and they're just completely different people.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, because I'm just curious what traits the child will have from me and what traits the child will have from my wife. And
I gotta say though, Matt, if you haven't yet, find some friends or family that has multiple kids, or even is just farther along in the process.
Yeah,
and just watch. Just sit there. I'm not saying it's easy. I know it's not, but you guys
depends on who you're asking.
You guys really do it. Like you guys make it look like you got your shit together every time I'm over there, or when we're out, like at restaurants. You guys, you've got all the gear. You're always prepared. Like the kids are well behaved. Like nothing seems to faze you guys.
You can thank my wife for that.
That gives me so much hope. Like,
yeah.
like, well, if I suck at this, at least I've got two people I know that can tell me what to do.
Yeah, that's high praise coming from a guy that slept on the floor most of his life. But
this was a fucking mattress. You did the same thing.
By the way, you just told me to find random family near me. I live my family's not down here.
Too. I said find
Friends? Okay, so where should I recruit these people? I'm Matt. Obviously, our Ask a Dad brain was a hit. Okay, I'm sorry.
Do not find other families.
So don't we make like a Tinder for parents to like find other parents?
No.
Wait a minute. Do you have kids? How old are your kids? Let's put this in my description. Can I be a playdates? Tinder for playdates.
I got it.
That sounds like a herpes, okay?
No, this sounds exactly like an app dude, this sounds exactly like an app idea that I had one time. For the app was called Flamingle with 2 L's, and it was for couples to find other couples to like hang out with. because like
You're new to the area.
in the area, right?
Uh-huh.
Makes total sense.
Evolved into swinging.
Everyone said it was going to turn into a swingers app, and that's when.
I think if kids are involved, you wouldn't be thinking that way.
Wait, you both said something hilarious. The audience needs to hear them both. Tom first, then Matt.
I'm pretty sure if it involves kids, people aren't going to think about swinging.
I mean, I've seen some weird stuff, but Matt, now you're in line.
It'll call it playdates.com. I don't know.
Call it play date?
Yeah, there you get the single parents.
Little Timmy and whatever your name is, you guys go play in that room. Mommy, daddy, and daddy are gonna go play in this room. Trust me, the 70s had this. Okay.
Yeah. Stay away from that glory hole.
It needs a disclaimer.
Looks like your swinger app worked.
Okay. Yeah. We got a lot of investors from it.
I bet you they already make an app like this. We don't even know it yet.
All of these apps exist. I have a close friend, who is a swinger, and I'm not going to reveal who this person is. So don't even, yeah. So I know a lot of the lingo, and when he said play dates, that's what really lit me up, because that's what swingers call their dates. They call them play dates.
Really?
So it'd work on both levels, Tom. So it really felt like that.
Yeah, I did not.
So Thomas, shortly before your first was born, you had a pretty significant career change. You left the automotive dealer world and decided to just dive headlong into real estate and investments. I got to imagine, working in the dealership world myself, I got to imagine part of that, or a lot of it, is the time that's required to work at dealerships. I mean, sometimes it's 12 to 13-hour days, and it can be a toxic environment. Was that a major decision, other than the fact that you can make more money doing real estate? Was that a huge decision, being able to be a dad and be in the lives of your kids?
Yeah, I don't know about making more money. It depends on how good you are at it, and it's a lot of ups and downs. Some months you have like, wow, I'm going to be rich, and the next month, like, how am I going to pay bills, right? Anyways, besides that, with the kids, I gotta say, yeah, I love the fact that I can make my own hours. Coming from the dealership world, it was 60-hour weeks. Got to be there on Saturdays. I left when Tommy was born, right before Tommy was born. So I never knew what it was like in the dealership world to have kids. However, I did see a lot of other people there. Not gonna lie, a lot of unhappy people there that would be like, "Oh, I'm here all day," and then they go home, they were miserable, and not everybody was like that, but some people were, and saw a lot of divorces and stuff. And when I left, I mean, the situation when I left, and yeah, and I was halfway a business owner, so I wanted to work for myself, and I saw the leisure you got for working for yourself, and real estate is a business where you work for yourself. Like, it's what you put into it. Like, when somebody wants to go see a house, I go see a house. When somebody wants to put in an offer, I put everything else aside and I put in an offer. My wife knows that. Like today, I mean, it was Sunday, and I had to go show houses in the morning, and even though we're potty training, I gotta go show houses. Right? Doesn't matter how many times you peed on the floor. I gotta go show some houses, and there's nothing you can do about that. But I also get 2 or 3 days off where, like, okay, there's nothing to do today, and my hardest part is always kind of shutting off, because in real estate, it never stops. But even though I'm physically here, mentally I can't always be here, so it's a little different. So, the nice part for you probably is, like, when you go home and when you're home, you shut it all off, right?
No.
Like, you don't have to worry about, no.
Unfortunately, I'm in man. So
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're a service manager.
monthly, quarterly to yearly, and year to date. So it's never ending.
Yeah. Well, when the dealership hours are closed, did customers hit you up?
Oh yeah, and it's not just
Really?
it's all kinds of stuff. But
I used to ignore my phone when they did that.
if you're hearing this, one, I think right there, money's not everything. Time with your kids is more important.
Mm.
If you take that away from there, and then number 2, have more people watch our fucking podcast so I can quit.
How many subscribers do you need?
1,000 subscribers,
1,000?
1,000 hours, 10,000 hours.
That's just to get you $5 or $100.
Yeah, boys. I'm sorry, but we got to wrap it up.
Oh my goodness.
I keep on getting a slight knock on my door. But I've enjoyed this conversation. Obviously, this has just been insightful with Tom's perspective on having the 9-month, the 2-month, the 4-year-old. Like, it's just all very exciting. And I think we're just here to celebrate dads, right? At the end of the day, whether you're a prospective father or you have that experience. But I'm just excited to see where this week goes for me.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to give me $10 when your child comes tonight. And
Dude, it's raining outside. Don't.
I also want to, viewers, if you're listening to this and you're looking to buy a house or rental property or something like that, give us a shout. We'll get you hooked up with Tom. I'm telling you, he'll take care of you. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Got me my house. Against all odds, got me my house. So
Somehow with a second garage.
Yeah.
Badass second garage.
You should probably say where you're located, right? Because real estate's pretty specific when it comes to location.
He's like
Detroit area.
Florida in Detroit. So that's perfect for the Dad Brain Pod, right? Matt's in Detroit. I'm over here in beautiful Florida. That's just such a great tie-in. Fits right to our demographic.
Mm-hmm. Snowbirds and
Great.
whatnot.
But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes at Dad Brain Pod for all of the clips that are they're performing, and we appreciate your reviews for them.
Next time you hear from us, we'll be adding to the family.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna do a Simba move with my daughter right in front of the camera.
I've been asking Matt. I want some live feed from the hospital, walking through the hall, all that. The drive there.
That's
You watch a lot of Lion King.
Tom, thanks so much for doing this, brother.
See you on the other side.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Dad Brain. New episodes come out every Sunday. Don't miss any. Subscribe today wherever you listen to podcasts. While you are there, help spread the word about Dad Brain by leaving a rating and review. Can't get enough Dad Brain? Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Dad Brain Pod.